Hi, everyone. Pastor Scott here. It is time for our Tuesday devotion, and we are now looking at the book of Jonah as we walk through the whole Bible together in this series of devotions this year, and maybe a little bit into next year as well. The book of Jonah, we're going to read that this week. It's a shorter book. Once again, it's easy to read. It was written probably around somewhere in the late 700s or mid 700s BC. And really, what this book was about, the purpose of it was disobedience and revival. Those really are the key themes in the book. Jonah's experience in the belly of the fish provides him with a unique experience to seek deliverance, and he repents during this really what you would call interesting retreat experience. And his initial disobedience that we see in the book leads not only to his personal revival, but to the Ninevites and their revival as well. And many classify the revival which Jonah shares in Nineveh and the Ninevites, change their life and follow the Lord as one of the greatest evangelistic efforts of all time. Some of the key verses in Jonah, like Jonah 1:3, but Jonah ran away from the Lord and headed to Tarshish. Jonah 3:10, when God saw what they did and how they turned from evil ways, he had compassion and did not bring upon destruction upon them as was threatened. Practical sort of applications in this book are a lot of different places, but one, we cannot hide from God. What God wishes to accomplish through us is going to come to pass, even sometimes despite of our objections and our foot dragging. Ephesians 2:10 reminds us that he has plans for us, and we'll see to it that we conform to those plans. And how much easier would life be, unlike Jonah, if we would submit to his plans without delay? Another thing that's interesting in the book of Jonah is that Jonah was one of just a handful of prophets that Jesus actually refers to by name. And Jonah's one of them, and he likens his 3 days. Where 3 days before his resurrection, between his death and resurrection, to that experience. And so we see a foreshadowing of Christ in the book of Jonah as well. So it's a great book to read. Really, really good application points in all of that as well. So I hope you have a great week reading that together. Hope to see you Thursday night at Bible study and next Sunday at church. Invite people to both. Love to see you all there. Okay. Have a great week.